Welcome to the Electoral Commission of Queensland's webinar about how you can determine when electoral expenditure is incurred. This is going to be important for all election participants. When you incur electoral expenditure will affect your disclosure obligations, as well as what expenses count towards your electoral expenditure cap. This webinar has information for candidates, groups of candidates, registered political parties, third parties, and agents in state and local government elections in Queensland. Here's a refresher on what electoral expenditure is. Expenditure is electoral expenditure if it is incurred for a campaign purpose and includes costs of designing, producing, printing, broadcasting, or publishing any kind of material for a campaign purpose. For example, ads for cinema, radio, TV, or the internet, direct marketing emails or mailouts, flyers, billboards, brochures, signs, or how to vote cards, the distribution costs for election material, costs of opinion polling or research, or fees for contracted services related to any of the above. If you need more information, please head to our webinar called Incurring Electoral Expenditure. There we go into more detail about what is and is not electoral expenditure. When we hear about incurring expenditure, we might naturally think to check an invoice or receipt for a date. However, for electoral expenditure and your disclosure and cap obligations, electoral expenditure is incurred when the relevant goods or materials are first used for a campaign purpose during an election's capped expenditure period. If you're not familiar with what a capped expenditure period is, or you need a refresher, please check out our webinars on electoral expenditure caps for more information. To illustrate this, let's have a look at this example. A candidate orders and pays for the design and production of 100 posters for their campaign in July 2023. The posters are delivered in August 2023, and the candidate's team places them around their local area starting on the 22nd of September 2023. The electoral expenditure is incurred on the 22nd of September 2023 because that is when the election materials are first used for a campaign purpose. Here's another example. On the 1st of July 2024, the Silver Party uses Australia Post to distribute letterbox advertising for an election. Australia Post issues an invoice for the mail-out on the 20th of July 2024. The Silver Party pays the invoice on the 1st of August 2024. The electoral expenditure is incurred on the 1st of July 2024 because that is when the election materials are distributed. It does not matter when the invoice was issued or paid. Now for one final example. Bob hired Sue from Sue's Graphics to design a selection of social media images to be used to promote Bob's mayoral campaign. Sue works hard during the winter of 2023 to create some great promotional images. She invoices Bob half the cost before she starts work in May 2023, and the rest of the cost when she delivers the image suite to Bob on the 16th of December 2023. Bob first posts one of Sue's images on Facebook on the 4th of February 2024. He boosts the image using Facebook ads. When did Bob incur electoral expenditure for Sue's graphic design and the social media images? Take a moment to consider this situation. When do you think the electoral expenditure was incurred in this case? The answer is the 4th of February 2024. This is the first time that goods or materials, in this case the social media images, are used for a campaign purpose. The electoral expenditure incurred includes expenditure to design, produce, print, or distribute goods. If you have any questions from this webinar or you'd like to know where you can go for more information, the ecq has published a comprehensive range of fact sheets on our website, which you can find at www.ecq.qld.gov.au/factsheets. You can also have a look at the legislation itself, or you can contact our funding, disclosure and compliance team. We are very happy to help with any inquiries you might have, so please send us an email at fad@ecq.qld.gov.au or call us on 1300 881 665. Just remembering that we can only provide general advice. So if you need specific advice regarding your obligations for the election, you may need to seek independent legal advice. Thank you very much for watching our webinar. We appreciate your time and hope that the information we've provided has been useful to you.